I'm from a little village outside Gloucester called Charfield near Wootton Under Edge, and I moved here about 5 years ago. When I first graduated from Bournemouth, I stayed in Bournemouth and worked for Animal. I then went from Animal to Fat Face, and then I got a job working for Harry's in Cardigan Bay. So I've been freelance now and running my own business for about 3.5 years. The transition from working for a corporate company to running my own business has just been a massive learning curve. I've been very lucky with the people that I've worked for because I've learned an awful lot about the business, from sourcing to production, design, marketing. Especially at Harry's, I learned a lot about working for a smaller company that I very much believed in what they stood for, with their sustainability and the organic cotton movement. So as a designer, it was a great place to work, and that's where I learned the most from the skills I'd sort of brought from past companies. However, moving that onto my own business meant that I had a lot to do myself, because these other companies have databases and production systems that have been there for years. So for me, it was completely starting from scratch. Living and sort of working by the beach is perfect for me. I never wanted to really be in a city. However, I appreciate Bristol and London a lot, and I love being there. But for me, it's the lifestyle that is also really important, and I think it just helps for me in my design, because I'm designing for that person, that aspirational person who wants to live and enjoy the outdoors. I wouldn't change anything that I've done. I've been extremely lucky with the people that I've worked for and I've learned from. I wouldn't want to change it. The only thing is the reality of starting your own business is a lot harder than you think. You have that fear that you wouldn't usually have if you have a 9-to-5 job. And I think for us here on the farm, this is, the knitwear is an add-on to a wonderful place that we've got. I've always had a really big passion for knitwear design in general, and whenever I've been working with different clients, it's always been something that I've loved. If you're as close to the source as we are, you have to let nature kind of take its course as well. So there's a lot of ups and downs. We give our animals the top quality life here at Trevane. If I had it my way, we'd have every lamb near the Arga. So there's been a lot of tears, a lot of mud. The beach is my escape, really. We're so lucky to be where we are, and Monkstone Point is just one of the most beautiful beaches in West Wales, I think. We're also extremely lucky to be on the coastal path. I just look at the beach as being my main escape. It's ever changing, it never looks the same, the sky's never the same, the waves are never the same, so for us, and especially for me, it's my kind of my me time of coming up with things and thinking, really. At Trevane we also have a holiday park, so we are extremely lucky that we have people that come back here year after year after year. I think in the last couple of years the weather hasn't helped, and that's definitely been hard for a lot of our friends that have coastal businesses. It's nothing more heartwarming than seeing a family hiking out with their welly boots and getting on with the elements. I think it's been a tough time, but a good time, because you've learned more. You learn more about customer service, you learn more about making your facilities better. So yeah, I think we're in a really good place at the moment, and we're building up the farm all the time and making it more inviting for people to come. So.